Okay, here I'm going to show you guys some of the online platforms that I've heard of or have used. This is probably the most popular one. It's called E-Trade. You've probably seen it on the Super Bowl commercials or what have you, and it was really the first one to invent the mainstream online brokerage house. And like it says, take control or take it easy. You can either trade individually just on your own like I do, or you can take it easy and have an advisor or a stockbroker. Here they call it a financial consultant. And they'll advise you, give you some advice, but they're going to charge a higher fee. We can talk about fees here. Okay, here we're looking at the pricing list for E-Trade. This is pretty typical if you want to know what the prices are. Right here is what mostly I deal with, which are stocks. E-Trade is going to cost you $9.99 for a stock. Most of you can ignore this over here for the 150 trades plus per quarter. I've never even gotten close to that unless you have hundreds of thousands of dollars. So most of the time it's going to cost you $9.99. Now down here for bonds, I do bonds, and this is going to cost you only $1. That's probably per bond. And down here you'll see brokerage assisted trades, which is what I mentioned earlier. If you need professional advice, they do offer this option. It's just going to cost you $25 extra. Okay, here you're going to see Options House, which is another way you can go for online trading, and they're comparing their rates to some of the rates of the others. For instance, you'll see Options House charges $4.95 for every stock that you trade, whereas Scott trades $7, Fidelity's $8, Schwab is $9. Then you have TD Ameritrade and E-Trade that are $10. So you can see there are a lot of different options, and they all vary in price, and they're all going to charge you some fee, $10 or less. So you have to decide where really is your value. One might be a higher price, but it might have lower ratings. So you really need to look at the Better Business Bureau and see if it's the most bang for your buck. Okay, I just want to show you guys one last thing with this video. This is Trade King. This is the platform that I refer most of my friends to whenever they ask me, Tyler, how do you trade? And the reason I picked this was it had some of the best consumer ratings and the lowest price. It's $5 every time you want to trade. And for me, it works. Now, I'm not saying that your preferences might be different. You might choose a different platform, whatever works for you. Okay, with any of the brokerages, when you press the button that says open an account, you're going to see something like this. It looks kind of like opening a email or a Facebook. You're going to put in an email address, a username, first name, security questions, and then it's going to ask you for some of your bank information. This is so that you can feed your account, so you have to have it tied to a bank account like Wells Fargo or your credit union or Chase in order for you to put money in your account to trade and invest in the stock market. Now, once you have money in your account, you're going to be able to open what's called your trading platform. And it's going to look something like this. This is the one from Options House that they show on their website. This is how you're going to be able to keep track of your stocks, look at charts, buy, sell, keep track of the value of your account, and so forth. And we might go over some of those specifics in later videos. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to click subscribe or make a comment below, and visit those links I included so you can start making dollars!